Today I want to introduce you to the world's best hand mill from the Wondermill company, the Wonder Junior Deluxe. We know it's a big claim to call our mill the best, but after you watch this video, I know you'll understand why the world is saying it is the best. Up until the creation of the Wonder Junior Deluxe, you had two options in hand mills, either really cheap or really expensive. In this choice, you really did get what you paid for. The cheap ones performed poorly and the expensive ones performed great. When we designed the Wonder Junior, we looked at every mill on the market and every feature that they had. Our goal was to create the perfect storm in hand mills. With the design, we insisted on high quality and versatility combined with a price that was affordable to the average consumer. After over a year of research and development, we found the perfect storm with the USA patented Wonder Junior Deluxe. I want to take a few minutes and show you why professionals, hardcore survivalists, and home users are raving about this mill, and why the reviews keep coming in so extremely high week after week on the Wonder Junior Deluxe. Our number one requirement in designing a mill was that it had to be high quality. It had to outlast its owner. So we started with the basic structure of the mill and designed this strong, thick unibody I-beam construction. The Wonder Junior unibody is made of high-quality aircraft aluminum with super strong epoxy coating, so it's light and easy to clean, but almost indestructible. The heavy-duty unibody has a lifetime warranty. That means simply it's guaranteed not to break for as long as you own it. It doesn't get any better than that. The next challenge we had was to design a feed system that would feed all types of grains, beans, spices, nuts, and more. It had to feed aggressively and yet still allow a child to turn it. After many different design attempts, we came up with what we call the Sure Flow auger. Its heavy-duty stainless steel construction, combined with the multi-tine feed bar, makes the Wonder Junior Deluxe the fastest hand mill on the market today, while also allowing it to feed oily things like flax, coffee, and even nuts. Most hand mills on the market cannot grind any of those. Along with the Sure Flow auger, it was critical for us to choose between the two types of bearings used in hand mills today. We had to decide between heavy-duty lifetime lubricated brass sleeve bearings or heavy-duty ball bearings. Both of these have their strengths. After much research, we decided to use two heavy-duty lifetime lubricated sleeve bearings. We chose these because of their resistance to liquids. Because the mill can grind nuts and oily grains, it is necessary from time to time to wash the mill. Once you expose ball bearings to liquids, they'll begin to rust and corrode, causing them to fail, and then your mill would be useless. This can be a big problem in mills using ball bearings, whereas heavy-duty lifetime lubricated brass sleeve bearings can be fully immersed in your sink water for cleaning. Our large bearings are warranted for as long as you own the mill. In our design process, one of the most important requirements was it had to be easy to set up and it had to be easy to use. We didn't want any plastic parts and we didn't want separate plastic hoppers. The Wonder Junior is the easiest mill on the market to set up. Its patented double clamp has the strongest grip, and because of its large powder-coated surface area, it won't harm your counter or table like many of the single clamp mills will. Also, once both posts are tightened down, this hand mill is guaranteed to stay put. Unlike the competition, the Wonder Junior clamp is so awesome and so stable that recently the makers of one of the most expensive hand mills on the market copied it as closely as possible without infringing on our patent. We took this as one of our greatest compliments, knowing that even the makers of the most expensive mills absolutely loved our design. The Wonder Junior is the easiest mill to clean. Simply unclamp your mill from the counter, remove the milling heads, take it to your kitchen sink, and using the cleaning brush, you can easily clean it out with running water. Remember, don't do this with ball bearing type mills. Putting them in water can ruin them. The Wonder Junior is the easiest mill to use. With the Wonder Junior's quick change head system, it's simple and fast to switch from grinding dry grains and legumes to grinding oily grains, coffee, and even nuts in just minutes. Nothing is more simple than that. The last thing is the ease of coarse to fine adjustment. The Wonder Junior Deluxe is simple and quick. Turn the heavy-duty nylon adjustment knob tighter for fine pastry flour, or loosen to get super coarse cracked cereal or wonderful grits. It's easy and fast. As we told you, ease of use was critical in our design goals, and no mill is easier to set up and use than the Wonder Junior Deluxe. Another design requirement was to create the fastest hand mill on the market with very few limitations. Some of the most expensive mills on the market can only produce dry flour. They cannot grind oily grains or make nut butters or grind coffee. Most of the cheaper mills cannot grind beans or popcorn, and for sure they cannot grind oily grains or nuts. With the Wonder Junior SureFlow auger and with the combination of stone and milling heads and stainless steel burr heads, the things that the Wonder Junior can do are almost limitless. By using the stone heads, you can produce superfine pastry flour to coarse breakfast cereal and wonderful grits. And with a quick change to the stainless steel burr heads, you can grind the freshest coffee you want. And in just minutes, you can turn around and be grinding fresh, wholesome peanut butter, and almond flour, as well as fresh flax meal and more. Grinding your own spices is a breeze. Most mills can grind flour, but with the Wonder Junior Deluxe, your options are limitless. Most hand mills can only be powered by hand. The few that can be motorized are so expensive to motorize that it would be more economical and more efficient to purchase a separate electric mill. We designed the Wonder Junior with two options for motorizing. Number one, the motorizing pulley. The Wonder Junior can be powered by many different sources, from bicycle to electric motor and more. Simply remove the handle, replace it with the large 12-inch pulley, and use your choice of power. Number two, the drill bit adapter. Simply remove the handle, insert the drill bit adapter into a 1/2-inch drill or larger, slide the adapter onto the auger shaft, and turn on the drill for easy, fast milling. No other drill gives you the option of using your own electric drill to power your mill. When the power is out, you'll have the best hand mill on the market, and with our drill bit adapter, you'll have an easy-to-use electric mill. Nobody does it better than Wondermill. Last but not least on our list of design requirements was speed and cost. Because of the SureFlow auger and the advanced design of the stone milling heads and the stainless steel burr heads, the Wonder Junior is the fastest hand mill on the market. It is so much faster than the cheap mills and will dramatically outperform the most expensive mills. You can see links to the speed test videos at the end of this video. You don't always get what you pay for in the hand mill market, but with the Wonder Junior Deluxe, you get way more than you'll pay for. Nothing beats the Wonder Junior Deluxe, not even mills that cost twice as much. Here's a cost comparison to show you the extreme value of the Wonder Junior Deluxe. The Wonder Junior Deluxe retails for under $240. In order to get all the features that come standard with the Wonder Junior Deluxe, you'd spend 3 times as much for the Grainmaker flour mill. And with the Country Living flour mill, you'd spend over twice as much and still not be able to grind oily grains or nuts. For centuries, consumers have chosen the best mills to provide their families the most nutritious foods. Now, with the Wonder Junior Deluxe hand mill, for a minimal cost, you can be prepared for future calamities. And you can also be using your mill daily to provide inexpensive, highly nutritious foods for your family. Wonder Junior Deluxe, the perfect storm of hand mills.